It's been a big year for technology. The rise of virtual reality and smart home technology are big ideas on consumers and businesses' minds. Our correspondent Neil Patrick is here to talk with you with an AU professor about this year's technology trends and what to expect for 2018.
Thank you, Rachel. I'm joined today by American University Information Technology professor Aaron Carmel. Thank you for joining me.
Hi, Neil.
To get into it, what are sort of, the most popular gadgets out there on the market right now? And what do you expect them, how do you expect them to evolve?
Well, the most popular gadget is still the smartphone, but really where we're moving now is to wearables, and the most important wearable is the watch, something that you wear on your wrist. And as you know, more than 30 million Apple Watches have already been sold.
And so smart home technology is also a very big thing.
Yeah, and smart home technology, I'll come to that, but I think what the watch and the smart home technology masks is the introduction of AI into all of our gadgets. So we have the virtual assistants like Siri inside our smartphone. We have very powerful translation. We have facial recognition in the new iOS. All of these are artificial intelligence, and that's really where the gadgets are, not in the things that we can touch, but in the things that are inside the gadgets. And so smart home technology is, we're definitely seeing that with the Alexa. I have Google Home at home, and the uptake is fast on buying the devices, but slow really so far on absorbing them into our everyday lives.
And what impact do these devices, does the artificial intelligence have on our economy, and what has it had on our economy this past year?
Yeah, so the impact on the economy is still relatively light. We're still at this big wave. Some people are calling this the fourth industrial revolution, this fusing of new technologies, including and especially AI. So we're still at the beginning of this wave. Its impact is still relatively small, but by the 2020s it should be quite substantial.
Mm-hmm. And so virtual reality, as you know, is very big as well. How has this been successful in the past year? I know it's only been in the market for a couple years. How has it grown over the year, and what do you expect it to do in 2018?
Yeah, so virtual reality, you've seen those Oculus the masks that you put on, and they're very cool. But I think that what will be more important than virtual reality is actually augmented reality, where we actually see reality, but we see an overlay of screens and of text and of pictures on top of that, so that we're in a new location. Maybe we're in Venice for the first time. We see an overlay of explanations and text and music. That's where the power will really be.
Mm-hmm. And one of the main things that people do, obviously, is try to predict future trends or predict what can happen in the future. How hard or easy is it to, predict that type of thing in the future?
Neil, none of us can predict the future. And don't let anybody say that. But we can see trends. We can see mega trends. And so when we look at things like wearables or artificial intelligence or virtual/augmented reality, we know that they're coming.
Mm-hmm. And what do you expect for 2018?
So, we haven't talked about autonomous vehicles yet, so we should pay attention to those as well. Self-driving cars, and we should see some early experiments with those in some locations in the US or abroad.
Mm-hmm. Great. Well, thank you for all your tips, and thank you for all your insight about technology trends. Thank you for joining us today, Aaron.
Thanks, Neil.
Coming up, our correspondent Jasmine Ritchie will be joined by two renowned movie critics. We're looking back at all the top films from 2017.